everybody, it's Ashley here, and I just wanted to vlog a little bit about, certain problems I had on a vegan, being vegan. I think a lot of vegans in the beginning have this problem, maybe not everyone, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys, I'm making my salad before I go to the gym, but when I first went vegan, it was so hard for me to get my family on board. At first, they knew nothing about veganism. They thought it was like, they really thought it was like an eating disorder, and they thought that I was just starving myself, and they couldn't get on board, and they didn't want to pay for my food whenever I first went vegan. I went vegan like when I was like 15 or 16 years old, something like that. So I've been vegan for about 5-6 years. And at the time, I lived at my parents' house, obviously. So at first, like, my parents would, like my dad, for example, would, like barbecue when I first went vegan. And he would, try to like show it to me. When I first went vegan, he would show it to me and like kind of like smell it. Don't you want to eat that? And like, da-da-da-da. And he would tell me that I'm like degrading my life. Like that I'm not, gonna live up to like my happiest life because I can't eat pie. And it took them so long to get on board with it. And really how I handled it is I knew that they weren't going to let up anytime soon. So I just had to like ignore them and keep doing what I knew was going to make me happy and was going to make me healthy. It took a couple years like for them to get on board with it and be okay with it. And all you got to do is just like stick to it. Educate yourself on why you're vegan, on why it's healthy. So whenever someone wants to debate with you, especially family, wants to be like, oh, it's not healthy because of this and that, you know what you're talking about. And sometimes it doesn't go away. Again, like I said, I've been vegan for 5 or 6 years now, and when I go to my aunt's house, she still tells me that I'm not healthy, even though I can work out. I do work out sometimes 5 hours in a day. I am healthy, I'm active, I'm fit, I'm an athlete, and I'm much healthier than she is, but I still have to deal with it coming from friends and family. And the best way I've dealt with it over the years is just to trial and error, just whenever they say something, just make sure that you're educated so you can talk to them about it, and don't let up. Don't like cave in because everyone around you is saying, oh, you can't do that, it's not healthy, this and that, and whatever they say. Don't let up, because if you just keep to it, they will be forced to respect it eventually. Eventually they will just cave and they will leave you alone about it, and hopefully eventually be totally fine with it and like that you do it and it makes you but if you cheat, and you kind of like, if you don't respect your veganism and you cheat on it, then they're not going to respect it either. You have to respect your lifestyle for the people around you to respect it, so keep with it. If you mess up, fine, but keep going, pick yourself up and keep going with it. You have to take yourself seriously for the people around you, including your friends and family, especially, to take you seriously. And it's just something that I've learned, after 6 years of dealing with it. And, sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's rude. I know that, like, I'm not saying everyone's family is going to act like this, of course not. But I know that my family, now they're fine. My my mom and dad and my brother and my sister, they're fine. Like they don't argue with me about veganism anymore. They're not gonna. I know that like my family in particular, especially like my aunt and my cousin, like they were very disrespectful about it, incredibly offended. And this wasn't even like when I first started going vegan. This was last year. Not even a year ago. It was last Thanksgiving. It was less than a year ago. Whoa. That scared the shit out of me. One moment. But yeah, and you know, when I first went vegan, it was everyone. You know, I felt like when I first went vegan, it wasn't just friends and family, it was like everyone I talked to about it wanted to act like it was like the stupidest, irrelevant thing, and how stupid I was. And they did not refrain from using the word stupid. Like, they did not refrain from using words that were just objectively disrespectful. You know, so... But like I said, all you have to do is educate yourself, know what you're talking about. But I just want everyone who watches this video to just like stand their ground. You know, just be a strong person, stand your ground. Say, I don't care if you're being an asshole to me, you know, because I choose to eat plants, you know, instead of dead animals. You know, you can be an asshole to me, whatever. But that's not going to change my opinion. And that reflects on you as a person, not me.